You cleaned on Saturday. Everything. The counters, the bathroom, the pile on the table that had been growing for 2 weeks. You felt it. That brief, quiet satisfaction of a home that finally looked the way it was supposed to. By Wednesday, it was back. Not all of it. Just enough. The dishes from Tuesday still in the sink. A jacket draped over the chair that was supposed to be a reading corner. A new pile forming in the exact same spot. And what you felt wasn't frustration at the mess. It was something heavier. A dull, familiar exhaustion. The feeling that no matter how much effort you put in, the house is always just slightly ahead of you. Always one day away from chaos. Always something else to do before you can rest. What if the problem was never your effort? Organized people don't clean more. They don't have more time or more willpower or more expensive storage systems. What they have are small, quiet habits that prevent mess from forming in the first place. Not dramatic transformations, not a perfect Saturday overhaul, just a few shifts in how they move through their home every day, so that the big cleaning marathon almost never becomes necessary. That is what this video is about. Not a new routine to follow. A different way of thinking about your home entirely. And if you stay until the end, the last habit is the one most people overlook. And it costs almost no time at all. There is a concept in Japanese philosophy called kaizen. Literally, it means continuous improvement. But its deeper meaning is something simpler. Small, consistent actions compound. Not bursts of effort followed by collapse. Not perfect and then nothing. Just a little, every day, until the small becomes something you no longer have to think about. That is the root of what you're about to see. Not motivation, not discipline. Something quieter than both. The first habit organized people carry is what you might call the one-touch rule. It is almost embarrassingly simple. Every object goes back to its place the moment it's done being used. Not later. Not in a pile to deal with on Saturday. Now. The reason most people don't do this isn't laziness. It's that most objects don't have a clear place to go, so they land wherever is nearest. And that pile grows not because of carelessness, but because the home was never designed to receive things quickly. Think about your entryway, your kitchen counter, the chair. These aren't places for things. They become places for things because nothing else was decided. The small action that changes this isn't buying a new organizer. It's making one decision. Where does this actually live? When each object has an obvious home, putting it back takes 2 seconds. When it doesn't, you delay, you stack. And 2 weeks later, Saturday returns. The second habit is invisible to most people because it happens before the mess arrives. Organized people think about what comes in before it comes in. This is where many of us quietly lose the battle. A new mug because it was on sale. A storage bin to organize the other storage bins. A fifth throw pillow because it looked peaceful in the photo. Each one seems harmless. Together, they are the source of the overwhelm. Because every object that enters your home becomes your responsibility. It needs a place. It needs maintenance. And one day it will need to be dealt with. This is exactly where a tool like the Peaceful Home Kit can change something real. It was designed to remove the decisions that drain you before you even begin, including the invisible ones around what stays and what leaves. You'll find it in the first pinned comment. It was built for this kind of living, not for a perfect house, but for a calmer one. The third habit is maintenance over marathon. Think of a garden. If you walk past it every day and pull one weed, the garden stays manageable. If you ignore it for a month and then spend an entire weekend fixing it, you are always recovering, never maintaining. The organized home works exactly the same way. 5 minutes after dinner, one surface once a day, a single drawer once a week. These aren't cleaning sessions, they are agreements you make with your space, small enough that they require no motivation, frequent enough that nothing accumulates to the point of becoming unbearable. Most people wait until the cleaning becomes emotionally necessary. until the mess is producing anxiety before they act. The habit shift here is acting before the feeling arrives. The fourth habit is one that lives before you even pick up a cloth. Organized people know what they own. This sounds obvious. It isn't. Most of us have drawers we rarely open, closets with clothes from another version of ourselves, shelves with items we genuinely cannot explain. And somewhere in the background, all of this creates a low, constant hum of unease. Not loud enough to address, just loud enough to exhaust. Releasing things is not about austerity. It is about honesty. You do not need to keep the gift you never liked out of guilt. You do not need to keep the clothes for the person you are planning to become. The lighter the home, the less there is to clean. The less there is to clean, the easier it becomes to maintain. It's not a philosophy, it's simple math. The fifth habit is the one most overlooked. It takes less than 2 minutes. It is this: ending each day with a 10-second reset of one room. Not cleaning, not organizing, just returning the space to its resting state before you sleep. Cushions back, one surface cleared, the kitchen counter wiped. It takes almost no effort, but it means you wake up to a home that already feels calm. And that feeling is the difference between a morning that starts from peace and one that starts from a list. There is something underneath all of this that is worth naming. A home that is calm to maintain is not really about organization. It is about the relationship you have with your own space. It is about deciding quietly and without drama that your home is not a place you have to manage. It is a place that should hold you, that should give back, that should feel when you walk through the door after a long day, like something that is on your side. These habits are not about becoming a different person. They are about arranging your life so that the version of you who is tired, overwhelmed, and running late can still come home to something peaceful. If something in this video landed for you, there is a resource in the first pinned comment that I want you to see. It's called the Peaceful Home Kit. At its center is an intelligent daily planning assistant that creates a home routine based on your real day. Your actual energy, your actual time, what your home actually needs right now. No generic checklist, no routine designed for an ideal life you don't have. It also includes the Letting Go Planner, which helps you release things without guilt, moving slowly through the emotional attachment that keeps clutter in place. The Home Maintenance Tracker, so that nothing gets forgotten and no single day becomes a cleaning marathon. The Kakebo Financial Planner, because what stops coming in is just as important as what goes out. And the 21 Days to a Peaceful Home Challenge, which replaces the cycle of intense effort and collapse with something that actually lasts. You won't need more willpower after this. You'll need less. The first pinned comment has everything. Your home can be the easiest part of your day.